today guys, we're going to look at a leg drag position sequence. So I use this a lot lately, and it's really effective. Basically it's very low risk, so let's start running through it. So basically from side control, it seems kind of counterintuitive that off a leg drag I'd go back to a side control position, but typically the way we enter a leg drag, if we're doing guard passing, is over here, go 2 in 1 bump, come here, and drive my knee into this position. Now, that's pretty commonly known, but what I like to do is use this to set up things like leg attacks and a really clean mount, which is really high percentage. So from side control here, I'll jam his hip with my hand and I'll reach through and walk it up this way here to expose this big opening here. What I'll do from here is I'll start by stepping over with this knee and stapling his leg here and locking this elbow in so that I have good control here. Now basically from this position, the only things you can really do is either like try to hip escape this way and put me back into side control, where I'm still obviously dominant, or from here you can start to extend me, where I can hold this knee, reach, get my inside heel hook for the tap. Now, in terms of competition, obviously that's not viable, so I like to use this as a way of getting mount and even a mount triangle setup. So from side control here, I jam this leg, walk it up, I staple this leg here. Now, important, when I start to work on the sequence, I need to get this underhook back. So I've had this underhook here when I was controlling. When I come into here, I want to keep my weight down, jam this leg, and once I'm in here, circle this hand out and get my underhook. This underhook's really important because it's going to allow me to keep my body close to him and stop him from jamming me and pushing me away and that sort of stuff. So the next phase in this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this in tight. I'm going to bring my other knee through this gap here. So over here you can see, I create a bit of space, I drop this knee in and staple, and as I do that, I post up in this leg so I've got good wide base. So that motion again, from here like this, I'm locking down, knee through, and post. Now from here, I can pretty much just take a really easy mount by dropping my knee down. So we go here, I flatten his chest out, and as I do that, I drop my knee in, take my mount. So that's a really clean way of getting mount, but I'm selfish and I like, to do cool stuff. So from there, bring it back again. From that position, what I like to do, because I'm in such a dominant position where it's really hard for him to buck me off, I'll actually look to try to feed this hand near his chest. So if his hand's over here like this or whatever like that, trying to push away, I'll actually jam it into his chest here, and I'll use this to expose the mounted triangle. So I keep my underhook here, keep my chest tight. As I drop, I'm going to drop my knee near his shoulder here. Right up. A mounted triangle catch. So I can then finish.